BJP IT Cell Chief, Mr. Amit Malviya, is joining us over the phone line right now. The Finance Minister there, of course, slamming Western media for building a certain perception about India, and those, of course, who she says are otherwise also, aside from the media, Western media, were building perception in the West about India without having visited the country itself, Mr. Malviya.
It's quite unfortunate that a certain perception is being formed about India in the Western press, and a large part of it is because of what the opposition members of parliament and leaders have been saying abroad, particularly people like Rahul Gandhi, who go abroad and make all kinds of sweeping statements about persecution of minorities back in India and seek foreign intervention in India's internal affairs. The Western media has in part formed its perception based on that, and in part on basis of what some factions of the media here speak. But the truth of the matter is very, very different from what they would like to believe. In the last 9 years, the state of minorities in India has improved significantly, whether it is the drop in the girl child education, which was earlier 70%, has now dropped to 30%, scholarships, which have gone up from 3 crore before 2014 to 5 crore now, representation in government jobs, which was a paltry 5% before 2014 and now stands at 10%. Or for that matter, the overall support that is being provided to the members of the minority community, skilling them. Just about 20,000 people in 2014 were skilled, as opposed to 2 million, which is about 20 lakh people post-2014. So these developments that have happened have put the minority community in a very, very good position in India in the last 9 years. But unfortunately, the talk is about creating a victimhood narrative, a persecution narrative, and it's carried too far. FM has used the opportunity to completely demolish the perception in the Western media, and she cited historical context to say how minorities have flourished in India post-1947 as opposed to Pakistan or even Bangladesh for that matter, countries that were formed as Islamic republics in the partition or the aftermath of partition. And this is important from a discourse point of view. It is important not to hobble the India story with such false allegations. And the FM has really set the narrative correct as far as these ill-informed views about India is concerned. The Western media and also opposition MPs must realize that they need to do their homework, educate themselves, and not make sweeping statements about India anymore.